Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We're back. But first,
Well, like he said, we are back, everybody, and we are here to show you what we got in the mail. Well, kind of mail, kind of hauls, kind of mail type thing. And actually, why it's called mail calls and hauls. So, I got some stuff from a local artist and a community member hooked me up with an AOK, and I believe he has some art and prize winning, right?
yep, and some whatnot stuff.
And some
One
whatnot.
one
Oh, okay.
whatnot comic.
Well, okay, Revenge of the Whatnot. Okay, the Revenge of the Whatnot is for me because we all know that I went crazy. So that was there. But I will have everybody know the books that I showed last week, those are the only books I bought, and that was over a month ago. And the app is still on my phone, but I have not bought anything.
You know what?
I'm
what
doing
else
well.
I have? The Illuminati shirt. Now in fat guy sizes.
Oh, I gotta get one of those yet. I still haven't. But
Yeah, I finally, DJ Lynx doesn't care about fat people, but Mark, Legion of Comics, finally succumbed to my one-man hunger strike where I didn't eat for 45 minutes and he couldn't take it anymore. He gave in and he added 4XL shirts. Not
you
that
better
Lynx,
have 4X, and I'm cutting the sleeves
that
off
Lynx
that
fella,
thing.
he doesn't care about fat people. He actually likes to buy buffets and then close them just so he can see fat people cry. DJ Lynx hates fat people. That's what I want you all to know. But this shirt is awesome, and if you guys don't know about it, it has 5 different YouTube channels on it. It's called the Illuminati shirt. It has DJ Lynx, meh. It's got Legion of Comics, yay, friend of the family. Then
You
it's
Whack
got
Comics
Studios, which right there, I mean, boom, that's all you needed.
Yeah,
and then it
right.
did other stuff like Shattered Glass Tyler.
Yep.
From Whack Comics. And then because these guys are all charitable, they basically allowed Nick Kicks and Comics on the shirt too. It was kind of like when you let your little brother join your dodgeball team.
And then pelt him.
Helping out the simplest of people.
All right. So, all right. This AOK is from Caleb Haney. From one of my first videos, I brought a trade of Batman, the White Knight, and Curse of the White Knight. And I asked if anybody in the chat wanted to read them. Hit me up, message me, I'll send it to you, you read it. He hit me up, read it, and we've been in contact ever since. I hooked him up with some books, and he said, hey, I got a package on the way. So let's check out and see what he got. Throw that over there. Some pull tabs here. Pull tabs are life. All right. So, first book.
Ooh.
Black Hat
Carnageized.
Okay, thank you, brother. Number 2. That's a nice cover with her like holding the Carnage head. I like it. And we got Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool. Number 1. Very nice cover. Let's just have to keep that one. Then we have Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool, number 3.
Oh. I didn't read those. I don't know much about Absolute Carnage.
Neither do I. And this is Absolute Carnage. I believe this is I don't even know who the artist is on this one, but it's obviously it's a 5th printing. Absolute Carnage 5th printing, which I think is very
It's a
stunning.
Stegman cover.
Stegman? That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. See that little Stegosaurus in the lower right corner?
Oh, okay. Now I see it.
I got you.
This is Absolute Carnage number 2. This is also a Stegman cover.
Look at him. He's already flying now. He's out of the nest and he's soaring.
Number 3. Again, Mr. Stegman. That's pretty brutal
I have
cover.
nothing
right
left
there.
to teach you. See you later, everybody.
That's definitely not true. Number 4. Oh, man, he gave me a lot of these. All right.
Wow. Very generous.
Yes. And number 5. So, yeah, awesome. Gave me some nice Carnage and Deadpool books. I'm all about that. That works for me. All right. Now, the local artist that I'm about to highlight is, if y'all watched Comics Curing Cancer that whole weekend, at the very end of it, there were some prints that were auctioned off that a local artist did here in Augusta, Georgia. He's local to me and Mark from Legion of Comics in Augusta, Georgia. That's artist's name is Michael Rushbrook. His Instagram info is in the description. Please go check him out. Hit him up. He's a nice guy. Awesome guy. I met him at Free Comic Book Day this year, and I saw a cover, his very first cover he did for someone, a commission cover on a blank. It was amazing. So I was like, all right, I want you to do one for me. And I did not have a blank at that time, but I did find one in the store, bought it, and then gave it to him so he could do it. So he promised this book to me a while ago, and it's okay because things happen, life happens, right? So, but he said, hey, I'm going to throw in some prints, and I apologize for taking so long. I'm like, all right. One of the prints he did for his job, and this is the Marvel heroes with Hulk, Wolverine, Captain America, Spider-Man.
Oh, that's really cool looking.
Yeah, I mean, this one's just really awesome.
That Wolverine's growling look to the face.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely hits right there. So that's going to stay. And then the one that I was hoping that when he said he was giving me some prints, I was hoping I'd get this one. So if you don't know, there's a local con here. It's called Joe Fest, and it's in Augusta, Georgia. Well, this past year, they had the actor that played Sabretooth in the movie. And so in honor of that, he did a special print or drawing and print for Joe Fest. And it is Sabretooth fighting Michael Myers.
Tyler Mane.
Yep. And I was hoping, I wanted to get one, but I was not able to go because I went to Heroes Con because they conflicted this year.
Oh, they were the same weekend?
Mm-hmm. But I got it, and it's amazing. I love it. So, and last but not least,
didn't Taylor Mane also play? Who's he fighting in that? Mike Myers?
Michael
Myers. Or is he
Myers
fighting Jason?
I don't know.
Who's Sabretooth killing in that?
It's Michael Myers. Jason doesn't have hair.
Tyler Mane played both.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah. That's why he did that.
All right. So Paul, the Augusta Book Exchange is where I met Michael Rushbrook. He had a section of blank covers. I went looking, and there was only one blank left, and it was Jim Henson's the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. And I was like, okay. I mean, he drew, and Michael does some pretty good anime stuff. I was like, so he'll be able to do this pretty well. Well, he knocked it out of the park. And I'm going to take it out of the bag because one thing I did not show my colleague before we went on is how it correlates with the back cover. Because when I first took it to him, we didn't look at the back, and I thought it was a blank front and back. It's not. So
it's only a blank on the front.
Yep. So this is the back. So there's the back. As you can see,
Okay.
Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. But then he correlated that into the front.
Very cool. God,
So
I saw. I'll be honest. I saw this before, and it's just at first glance, I thought this was a cover.
he did an amazing job, and
I would
like
say so.
around the name of the title, like all those cracks and everything, like it's an actual crystal, and it's just he did such a great job. And I love this. I love this book. I'm so glad I got him to do this. But everybody, please go check him out. Go check out some of the stuff he's done and hit him up. Hey, man, if you want to get a cover done, he's not expensive and he does a great job, obviously. And to prove that my future stepchildren do not watch my YouTube video, this is one of their Christmas gifts, and they're not going to find out about it until they open it Christmas morning. I bet you. So that was all my stuff. I know I kind of went long-winded there. Sorry, brother. And
we're gonna trim these down for you guys someday, but we just talk
try.
too much.
But if we're under 15, I think we're good. But I'm not rushing you. You take your time.
I have a prize winnings from the Comic Vet, and I had actually forgotten about this, and it was because there is some issues with the shipping, I guess. But anyway, he wrote this lovely note on here. I'm just going to read it. Mike, apologies in the delay of this comic. Every single prize pack shipped out was eventually returned. Canada. Oh, Canada Post strikes again. Regardless, I hope you and your wife are doing well and that you both are enjoying the NFL season together. I look forward to shaking your hand one day. Your friend Chris, go Bills. Of course, he had to add that in. But Chris is a terrific guy, a terrific member of the community.
He is.
Always so thoughtful. Always like everybody says, I hope you're doing well, but he always includes my wife too, which is like it's the little things that get over with me. And
yeah, we will throw his stuff
does
down.
that.
His stuff is down in the description as well.
He added these great Comic Vet refrigerator magnets. And this one always kills me because it kind of looks like his outline. I know it's just like a generic out, but that kind of he's a tall dude, and
yes, it looks so much like him in his outline. It's crazy. Hair.
He's bald ding. I'm going to honor the ding for Chris.
Ding.
And then I got 2 comic books from him, and the first is a facsimile. Amazing Spider-Man #1. And the second book is Superman. Yep. Issue 206.
All right.
And I'm going to guess. Oh, yeah, definitely. This is a Neil Adams cover. This is an early Neil Adams. Look at those faces. That gives it away.
And it's Superman. No, if it was Superman, it would be spelled MEN. It's not.
No, it's Superman because there's no hyphen. Do you call him Goldman or Goldman? Goldberg? Well, that one's harder, but anyway.
Your logic has no place here.
This has been going on for a long time. Catch up. And then I have one more thing also from the C3 event this past weekend. Now, it'll be longer ago by the time this gets seen.
I have some stuff
that Chip Gettler, he got me. He got me, Alan. So I was bidding against him for some Taylor Winder art, but I don't have the means of a Gettler. So he destroyed me. And then he sent me this beautiful Taylor Winder painting. And shout out to Taylor for donating this art to C3. And shout out to everybody who helped raise so much money. I think they finished with almost 23,000, 25,000.
22,800 and some change.
Ooh-wee.
If they would have reached 25,000 by the end of Rob's stream, I would have been shaving my beard.
Well, why didn't we get that done?
I have no idea.
But this is beautiful. Shout out to Taylor Winder and shout out to the beautiful chick Gettler.
Everybody's info is down in the description. Go check all these wonderful community members out. They're always awesome, and they're just great guys. So,
well, that's my call.
That's it.
And that's your mail call. Put us down in the comments what you all got this week. We always want to hear that. We don't always remember to ask at the end of the episode. And then stay tuned for more of these wonderful calls and hauls videos and maybe some future content from us that's different than this too.
Yes.
You never know.
Yes. And please like, subscribe. And if you really want to know when we drop a video, hit that notification bell, because it may be Alan Rue's Comics and Collectibles, but this is our channel. This is me and Beckerman, not just me. So
we are Vikings.
That's right. So until next time, everybody, we'll see y'all later.